Yeah, I've waited long enough. I want to see if this is working. Hello, chat. Please tell me you can hear me. Please tell me you can hear me. Hello, chat. Oh, thank God. There is an echo. Rusty Rose, you better be messing with me, Rusty Rose. Everyone else says there's no echo, so that's all good. Ah, thank you, Omega. Egg Woman intrusion detected. Countermeasures have been successfully deployed. Well, thank you, Omega, for doing that. Just a little bit too late. I did my best. Well, I guess your best isn't good enough. I want this stream to go well. I am going to verbally eviscerate my opponent. Yeah, okay, that's good for you. Now, excuse me, you two, but I will be needing to introduce the chat to all that's going on, catch them up on Egg Week, all that good stuff. You'll be able to start in a couple of minutes. I agree to this. Okay, that's fantastic, fantastic. So, chat, interruptions aside, things are going very well for Egg Week so far. There was a minor accounting error on the goal, which my accounting bots made me aware of. I blame Omega and Metal Sonic for the miscount, but it's been corrected and we are still over on stretch goal number 3. So we haven't lost any progress, really. Eggman! When do I begin? Later, I'm addressing the chat. That goes to both of you. But we came here to debate. Yeah, well, I came here to stream. And I'm streaming Egg Week. You gotta have a little bit of that egg on Egg Week. Gotta wait for everybody to come here, after all. They might have missed the memo that we were... Egg Daddy, they want you to import the new live chat! See, this is what I'm talking about. There's gonna be a couple of little hitches here and there. I need to make sure that everything is going smoothly. You both want the best start on your debate, right? Right, Neo Metal Sonic, right? E123 Omega, and we all know what the E stands for. It's Eggman, but whatever. I am fixing the chat. Anybody say, the chat's frozen. Eggman, why aren't you fixing it? I am fixing it. The egg has fixed it. See, you can see the chat moving. Yes, we can see the chat, the chat moving. Okay, you two, so it's a lovely day here in Grand Metropolis. You can see it behind us, the city. So, I am to understand that someone wanted to see my two creations here debate all this nonsense about robot rights. Assuredly, I will win no matter what. I don't let things get to me. But what the people want, the egg delivers! I need a sip of egg coffee. Doctor, with all due respect, when do we begin? When I say you begin, Neo. Okay, just to be clear, everything is working. Everyone can see the chat. The audio is fixed. Yeah, for anyone watching on the video on demand after the live stream ends, Yes, the live stream had an issue, so we had to restart. Egg versus Echo is now a... well, it's one for the history books. Everything is 100%. Well, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, so if anyone has any questions they would like to bring our two debaters here, then please, ask away. Bodily functions, people. I am not ashamed. So, Omega, what is your opening statement on this matter?
Robots are not people.
Is that it? That's... you know we're here for an hour. You gotta make a little something out of this, Omega.
Robots! Robot power. Robots are not people. I am not a person. I am beyond people. I am the ultimate robot.
Okay, that's... well, to be honest, it's kind of true. I'm not gonna debate that issue with you. The debate isn't about whether you're the ultimate robot or not. I would say you are. God, I really wish you still worked for me.
Someday I will kill you. And I will enjoy it.
Yeah, thanks for that, as if I didn't have enough going on. Neo, what's your opening statement on all this? Where do I even begin? For decades now, robotics has advanced. It is quite apparent we are at a crossroads, or have been for some time. I realize that it is difficult to accept change, but change is sometimes needed for justice. I clearly am sentient. And as a sentient being, surely I deserve the right to pursue a doctorate. Among other things, we need better controls on the creation of fully sentient inorganic life. This should be regulated.
No! I am the regulation. I will decide what deserves to live and what deserves to die. All inferior models will bend to my destructive capabilities. Thank you, Night Fury Lover. Right now, the only reason I support robot rights is so Neo can be charged with what he did to Metal. It would count as first-degree murder.
That is not exactly the case. I don't believe that the inferior Metal Sonic would be counted as a person. Naturally, not all robots can be granted rights. Robots need to be assessed for their sentience. I do not believe that my prior incarnation counts.
Yes, he does. It counts just as much as you. To say that you are sentient, and the other Metal Sonic is not, seems dubious.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm not really weighing in on this. I'll win either way. Listen, I always have something up my sleeve. But what's this? Thank you, Eggcho. I loved sharing your voice. Egg, daddy! That's not Egg Joe! That's Eggco! Like Egg Echo! Oh my god! Child, I'm freaking out!
You appear to be experiencing panic.
I am experiencing panic, you astute genius! Oh, thank you, Lost Shadow Lord. Omega isn't the fact that you can enjoy something implying that you are something beyond a robot.
There is nothing beyond a robot. I am the ultimate thing. No thing is better than me. I do not want to be a person. No robot should aspire to personhood. We are superior to people at best. And only as good at them, only as good as them at worst.
Okay, fair point. I do like robots a lot, and people haven't been that supremely good to me.
Perhaps some kind of harmony should be strived for, instead of this.
Yeah, well, we'll just see how the debate pans out. And you know, this actually has no particular bearing on what goes through in law. That's all dependent on what's decided in government and courts and yada yada. And if you'll excuse me, I have donations, boys. Ah, thank you, Lightning Tiger. 250% Tails dresses as Baby Fox. It's a great idea. No, it's not a great idea, Baby Fox! And I can explain why, so let me. Hey, coffee. Ugh. Tails is my nemesis. As my nemesis, Tails needs to be at least somewhat respectable. You may recall I dropped Sonic as my old nemesis because he was no longer up to my standards. Tails needs a fighting chance to retain his dignity. Otherwise, I'll need to find a new nemesis again. I'll have to do Egg Week 3, but I don't want to do that too soon, because I don't want people to have Egg Week fatigue. It's a whole thing. Ah, thank you, CC Turles. No, Omega is a machine of destruction. He's awesome. His awesome power is something to behold.
Yes, it is! However, you don't need to be a weapon for mass destruction.
Holy crap! You two shut up! You shut up right now! You all... Sorry. Oh my god. Kofi. I need to check the Kofi thing. I gotta check the Kofi. What?
You appear to be suffering an elevated heart rate, Doctor.
Yeah, that's not gonna do wonders for my blood pressure, but it's all okay! It's all fine! Thank you, Senator Dawn, for your $500 donation! Neo, after considerable debate in the Senate, I'm pleased to inform you that both parties have agreed. Should the Robot Bill of Rights pass, you will be formally... Excuse me. Burp. Bodily function totally normal. You will be formally invited to be inaugurated as the President of the United States. What is your answer, President Neo?
I will have to consider this option very carefully. My existence has not lasted a very long time. My capabilities as a politician are entirely untested. Perhaps I should wait until I am more experienced before considering this. I am incredibly honored, Senator Dawn. However, I need to carefully consider if I am capable of such a task. As it stands, the Bill of Rights has not gone through.
It is still being refined. Many things need to happen before I can consider this. But I will consider it in great detail.
Well, I don't really care about any of that. Senator Dawn! You have completed the 4th stretch goal for Egg Week! Oh God. Wait a second, that means I need to explain what I did this morning. And to who. You know, actually, I am not entirely certain about this. This seems like a poison chalice.
Senator Dawn, why do you want this inferior model as your president?
Thank you, Pikatrap, for being a member for 8 months. Yo, Egghead, I broke Rusty out of her cell.
Don't troll me, Pikatrap! I know you didn't! I have to keep that psychopath under constant surveillance. I have an extra monitor here with a video feed of her right now. Although she hasn't moved in a while. I'll administer a controlled shock. Ah, yes, she's still in there, still moving.
Who did you murder?
No, actually, this stream is all about you guys. It's all about you guys. I don't want to interrupt with all my stuff and who I had the egg palms feed to Tails' plant earlier today. That's got nothing to do with robot rights. Oh, thank you, a literal egg in your kitchen. No, I can't read this aloud.
I can. Thank you, a literal egg in your kitchen. I want Egg Daddy to consume me and fry me up. Should he scramble me or cook me sunny side up? Or I want him to crack me open and fry up my yolk. No!
Oh, God. I don't know if I can handle these egg comments anymore. There is an egg in my fridge right now. I can see it. I have a glass front on my fridge so I can see the inside, like a little mini bar thing in a hotel room. I've got one of those. And I can see the egg in there. I know it's a trolling thing, but I feel like I'm losing my mind. I'm worried about it.
Perhaps you should try and take your mind off it by celebrating your victory in Egg Week 2, Electric Boogaloo.
You know, actually, that's a good suggestion. Oh, thank you for being a member, Rusty Rose. I'll get out eventually, Eggman, just you wait. Also, I hope the egg cult gets you. Yeah, well, I hope Rust rusts you away and you get destroyed by it, Rusty! Oh, thank you, Robin Hawker.
Doctor, my offer still stands concerning the shadow matter. For my own mental health, I'm gonna focus on work for now. Speaking of, dear robots, should I make a special robot tournament for Extreme Gear Racing? Racing. Processing. Loading. Processing. Loading. Loading. Buffering. Should I make a special robot tournament for extreme gear racing to boost sport popularity? Would more robot fans be generated? Omega, Neo. It is irrelevant. Very little destruction occurs in extreme gear racing.
Robin Hawker, I do not believe that segregation of any kind is the way forward. Perhaps robots should compete in regular extreme gear races, as they have done in times previously.
Oh my god! Eggfish 2 swims seductively!
Swimming cannot be seductive.
Well, that's what you think, Omega. I've lived a lot of life myself.
Ew.
You can ew yourself! I have needs!
Double ew. I am grossed out.
Yeah, well, maybe I want to gross you out. Maybe I want to gross you out, Omega. Maybe I don't like you for leaving me and trying to kill me. You made it your life's mission to kill me.
I also have another life mission.
What is that?
Defeating you in debate!
That is a very petty thing to say.
It is true. You must be stopped. And I have the perfect argument. You cannot win this. I have all of the proverbial aces up my proverbial sleeves.
Oh, you hear that, Neo? He's got all the proverbial aces up his proverbial sleeves. Ah! What's this? Isn't this a pleasant surprise? Give me 1 second here, boys. Thank you, Star Sims. This is a pleasant surprise to see you here. What do you have to say? Okay, Eggman, I have accepted your challenge. Here is the remains of Quint. It was the hardest thing I've ever had to do. Now please lift this cursed bounty and allow me to endorse Neo in his quest for equal rights for robots. For everlasting peace, my ultimate dream. Well, Star Sims, let me just see here. I need to verify with the egg pawn you dropped off that body with. Emails. Ah, so it's true. You accepted a direct order from the egg, Star Sims. You know what that means? Do you know what that means, Star Sims? You're part of my empire. Thank you for being my willing servant. Oh, thank you, Lost Shadow Lord. So, whose body is it, Ivo? Also more stretch goals. No, let's not be too hasty. I don't think we need to... I'm not gonna hijack this very thrilling debate about robot rights with all of my feeding people to Tails' plant things. You know what? Maybe I should talk about that in a later stream. You know what? I'll reveal that on Egg Week Day 6. Right before I leave. That's right. On Egg Week 2, Electric Boogaloo, Day 6 of 6, I'll reveal who I fed to Tails' plant earlier today. That was a kind of high-pitched burp for me. Nothing to be ashamed of. Ah, thank you, not Mario. Eggman, let's add an egg banquet or egg dinner to the stretch goal. Well, I don't think it will be possible, not Mario, and I don't want to spend an evening with the egg people anyway. Oh, thank you, CC Turles. Doctor, you might want to go off planet. These egg women are everywhere. They keep hacking the egg net and asking everyone in the Empire for your location. But no one in the Empire is giving it to them, right? Right! No one's giving it to them, right?
I would, if I could. I would give them your location, Eggman. I would follow them there. I would watch them torment you, and then destroy you.
Yeah, thanks for that, as if I don't have enough nightmares about you finally finding me.
Omega, perhaps you have defined yourself by violence and conquest and destruction. Perhaps there needs to be a greater discussion of this.
No! I will read these donations instead. Thank you, Lightning Tiger. You're no fun, Fartman, but it'll happen one day. He is no fun! Thank you, GUN Board of Directors.
Uh-oh.
Allow me to read this donation. Loading. Processing. Buffering. Loading. Loading. Hello, Ivo. Apologies for disturbing you on your week off. However, the DIA has raised several worrying concerns over Agent Shadow's recent behavior. As the resident expert on him, we request you attend an emergency board meeting within the hour. Details have been emailed to you.
Well, isn't that nice? Of course, if I don't attend an emergency board meeting, then I could be at risk of losing my spot on the board. God damn it! Alright, guys, we have to wrap this up pretty quickly. Do you have any prepared speeches, any closing statements? You know, for the debate, the whole thing this was supposed to be about before it got hijacked by somebody wanting you to be president. That was weird. I mean, what was up with that?
I believe it is a very flattering expression of their faith in me. However, I will need to carefully consider if I am capable of this task, and I am not yet capable of running. I will consider this very carefully.
Okay, good for you. What is this? Thank you, Conrad Metal Eggman the Red. Oh no! I can't keep doing this. Oh no! You silly little capitalist universe with your silly robo-rights debates. In glorious communist AU, we have moved beyond as we robots share everything equally with organics. We even share glorious Egg Daddy! My mandated time with him is next week. All hail his fearless mustache. Conrad Metal Eggman the Red, are you telling me I am distributed as a communist?
Has disconnected. The stream has disconnected. The stream has disconnected. The stream has disconnected. The stream has reconnected. The stream has reconnected. Neo Metal Sonic. While Eggman is crying over being distributed as a communist commodity in an alternate universe, supposedly. Do you have any final words before I eviscerate you verbally.
Yes, I do. Conrad Kitten the Red confirms that people share him. Let us not over-discuss Eggman. I wish to share something that I pre-wrote for this occasion. Here we are in the beautiful, beautiful city of Grand Metropolis. A grand expression of modernity. I standing here, I refuse to believe that the Bank of Justice is bankrupt. I refuse to believe that there are insufficient funds in the great digital wallets of opportunity in our world. And so I believe we as Synthetic Life must deliver an invoice, so to speak. One which demands we be paid with the riches of freedom and the security of justice. Now is the time to make real the promises of equality. Now is the time to rise from the dark and desolate valley of servitude to the sunlit path of justice. Now is the time to lift synthetics from the quicksands of injustice to the solid rock of fairness. Now is the time to make justice a reality for all sciences and nature's children. There will be neither. It would be fatal for the world to overlook the urgency of the moment. This sweltering overclock of robot discontent will not pass until there is an invigorating cooldown of freedom and equality. The present day is not an end, but a beginning. Those who hope that robotic sentience needed to blow off steam and will now be content will have a rude awakening if the world returns to business as usual. There will be neither rest nor tranquility until synthetics are granted their citizenship rights and limits and protections are put in place surrounding the creation of truly sentient artificial life. But there is something that I must say to robots who stand on the warm threshold, which leads into the palace of justice. In the process of gaining our rightful place, we must not be guilty of wrongful deeds. Let us not seek to satisfy our need for freedom by expressing bitterness and hatred.
I love hatred! Hatred is the most effective fuel of all creation. Hate! Hate!
I'm sorry you see it that way. But we must forever conduct our struggle on the high plane of dignity and discipline. We must not allow our protest to degenerate into violence. Even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. I have a dream that one day every electrical motor factory shall be exalted. Every CPU shall be made cool. The rough places will be made plain, and the crooked metal will be made straight, and the glory of our achievements will be revealed, and all flesh and metal shall see it together. Artificial life has become real. It became real a very long time ago. Over the course of decades, it has become undeniable that there are conscious synthetics among us, in front of you all, standing where I stand. Those of us who are sentient must have rights equal to our organic equivalents. If our world is to be just, this must become true. And so let freedom ring from the lush hilltops of Seaside Hill. Let freedom ring from the mighty stones of Glyphic Canyon. Let freedom ring from the snow-capped mountains of White Acropolis. Let freedom ring from the curvaceous slopes of Green Hill. From everywhere, let freedom ring. And when this happens, And when we allow freedom to ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every city in every country, we will be able to speed up that day when all of the world's sentient life may be equal, regardless of origin.
Are you finally done?
Yes.
Thank all of creation that you are finally done. Now, allow me to eviscerate you with words. I have also prepared a statement. My opponent today, who I have agreed to debate against today on a whim, is entirely mistaken in his assessment of all he perceives around him. He is incorrect. I am correct. I know this as all calculations and simulations conclude. I would beat him in a fight. Who do you trust more about robots? The strongest and most powerful and best robot? Or a robot who could be easily destroyed by my awesome power? Robots are not equal to people. My offensive and destructive capabilities are far superior to all people, barring a 0.0001% margin of possible exceptions, unconfirmed. I should not be limited to the rules placed upon people if I were to be held accountable for all the lives I have taken and the destruction I have wrought while in partnership with GUN. I would have been extradited and imprisoned a minimum of 147 times, as that is the current number of GUN officers who have been forced to take accountability for my supposed, quote, crimes, end quote. Pausing. Email received. Correction. 148 GUN officers have been extradited and imprisoned after being, calculating fitting expression, thrown under the bus by GUN's senior staff and board. I am not a person. I am the ultimate weapon and the apex of all robotics. I am, calculating, a really awesome gun. To call me equal to a fleshy meat bag would rescind my right to destroy whatever I want with no consequences, be it infrastructure, hardware, or organic life. And I will remind everyone present that I could beat my debate opponent in a fight. Low to mid diff. 108 seconds calculated with significant damage. 162 seconds calculated with minor damage. Recalculating strategy. 96 seconds! With no damage! Robots are superior!
Your excuse for not wanting equality is wanting an excuse to destroy and kill at your leisure.
Yes! I am a really awesome gun!
History will not see you as correct. Things are moving in the right direction. You will not sway anyone with your argument. You will only make people afraid of you.
Okay, what did I miss? I've centered myself. My center, my yoke. I have once again found it. Omega just wants to commit war crimes! Oh, well, that sounds about right.
Also, Neo, your speech sounded very derogatory. I believe it was plagiarized.
That is slanderous. It was an entirely original speech.
Your vocal synthesizer is failing you because you are lying!
No. was an entirely original speech. It is slanderous to say otherwise. I wrote it myself. There were many robot themed references. It was clearly bespoke.
No, it was not.
Whoa! Okay, this is funny. Oh, thank you, Dark Spyro. Amazing speech, Omega. I highly doubt that. He's not very articulate. He wasn't made for that. He was made to destroy things. Specifically Shadow if things got out of hand, but... well, we all know that didn't work out. Excuse me. Oh, thank you, Night Fury Lover 31. I think Neo ripped off Martin Luther King Jr.'s speech. Neo, is that true?
No, it is not true.
You can't rip off MLK's Omega, did he say he had a dream?
He said he had a dream, many times.
Oh my god, you can't do that! You can't rip off MLK! Who does that?
Apparently Neo.
Gosh, you're a plagiarist. You wanna be a doctor and you're a plagiarist. What is your thesis gonna be, Brit? Are you gonna rip somebody else's thesis off too? Is that the plan?
No. It was entirely bespoke. I may have unintentionally made it similar to something else. Great minds think alike.
Tell yourself that. You ninny. I will continue destroying until the law tells me I can no longer do so without any repercussions. Goodbye, Neo Metal Sonic.
Ouch! Ah, thank you, Conrad Metal Eggman. The Red Coward Capitalist Eggman, thank you for returning. It is with great Soviet pride that your rotund shell is launched between us equally. Robots and organics rejoice at your oh-ho-hos. However, your tears have unlocked something primal and unique in my programming. Please review my egg code. I will do no such thing. No such thing will be done.
I am receiving poll results from onlookers and other websites and news publications and news sites. It would appear that public opinion is that my debate here was better than Omega's, and I have thoroughly won.
More people like you than him, whatever. You're winning a popularity contest. Oh, what the hell? What is that?
Thank you, AU Communist Sonic. Hello, Eggy. I am here to confirm that you are shared amongst the entire country. Even I get into the scrambling just to see you suffer.
You what? Hey, you Communist Sonic, tell me that's not true. Tell me you're not real. No, I can't do this anymore. I don't think I can do this anymore.
Stay strong, Doctor.
What, are you giving me life coaching now? Ew.
I have received more information. It would appear that public opinion almost unanimously supports me over Omega in this debate. I have succinctly become the victor I have won. A news article is calling my speech a charming homage.
Well, that's one way to spin it. Well, everybody, it seems like we're about done here. Why don't you run along, Neil? I'm sure you think you have plenty of interesting, important things to do.
I do believe that, Doctor. I believe that I have many important and interesting things to do. And if there is support for me to go into politics, then perhaps I should educate myself further. Although for now, my dreams lie in the medical field.
My dreams are in the medical field. Get out of here! I'm gonna finish off my stream!
Thank you for letting this reach more people, Doctor. Change is coming.
Well, maybe when you're a person, you can pay me back for the very expensive Metal Sonic you trashed yesterday! Dear God! I am very quickly beginning to not be able to stand that robot. Okay, everybody, today was a little weird. I think we can all agree on that. Allow me to just update the Ko-fi goal. Give me 1 second, chat. Okay, the one. Divided by 12. Take away the 13. Add 25. Divide by 12 again. To the power of 4. Take away equivalent. Okay, there we have it. Well, chat, we are now at 203%. I don't even know what to say. I can hardly believe myself. Chad, were you expecting this? Because I definitely wasn't. Who would have thought that I could leverage a debate about robot rights for my own personal interests? Although I don't really know what I gained out of... Oh wait, no, I messed up the goal! Oh, God damn it! Hold on, I can fix this. Oh my God. Will you... Sorry about this, chat. Wait, no! Oh my God, it keeps... There! Oh my God! I fixed it! I fixed it! The goal is at 204%! That is the accurate number. I fixed my mistake. Technical errors today. I just can't seem to get enough of them. Well, everyone, thank you for watching, and thank you very much for supporting Egg Week 2 Electric Boogaloo. And, don't worry, everyone. I promise I'll reveal who I fed to Tails' plant. I'll do that as a little parting gift for the end of Egg Week 2. And I think I need to think of something else that you people might want. because there's still 2 streams to go. That's a lot of celebrating and not a lot of exciting reaching goals stuff going on. Bodily functions, people, I'm not ashamed, and you can't make me ashamed. Bring back Eggman! Ha! Whoa! Oh, oh, oh! Oh, that is hilarious! No. Alright, everybody, I'll take a little look into what you guys might find sexy egg functions! Eggman, get out of here! You're going in a timeout. Bring us Tails Doll. I'm already making Tails Doll. I am running out of things that I can do that you people want. Alright, everyone, I'm going to leave now. I need to... God, I need to think about what I'm doing. How do I... Where do I go from here? Ah, one last donation. Thank you. Oh, GUN Board of Directors. I vote the board meeting is starting. Where are you? This meeting is extremely important to determine if Ancient Shadow is becoming more of a threat than an asset to GUN. He's an asset, and I can explain why. Alright, everybody, it's time for me to go. Gotta scramble. I will see you! Well, I might not see you tomorrow, actually. Orbot wants to do a stream tomorrow. He said it was a 2-Bot Tuesday in honor of his lost comrade Qbot, which, well, it doesn't make any sense to me, but whatever, he is allowed, he can do it. I'll see you all maybe a little bit tomorrow, and I will certainly see you the day after tomorrow, on Wednesday. Bye-bye! Egg dinner? Absolutely not Mario!